I might do a 2-part series of this. Let's hold and calibrate. Okay, something's weird here. Never mind. Maybe it's alright. We'll find out in a minute.
Final notice to Lara Croft, current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
It's like this guy's trying to do what he can to take the estate.
Of what happened to Mum in the manor, somewhere. Dad's safe.
Oh, this is much better. I'm liking this.
My
For
birthday
the moment.
crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
Alright. And I got no combination.
It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
This does feel a little weird. Okay. I'm liable not to get any kind of sickness. I know this world is not real. Feels a little weird though. I'm gonna go with it for like maybe a month.
Of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
I'm having an easier time with this thing than everybody else did. Well, I guess maybe they adjusted it.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
It's not gonna be useful here, so we need to get going.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
I bet you are. You probably would be born. Wow.
A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
She's not too enthused about that one.
This is probably my grandfather Benjamin.
Probably? Okay, you're not sure about that one. I got to pick just a little bit there. That's probably my grandfather. Okay. Anything else?
One of
That's
Dad's
it.
Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay. Very cool. This is kind of like me playing one of the first other games I was playing. I actually liked it though. I'm used to playing like this anyway, so
Dad would have liked me
it
to go
doesn't
to
bug me.
Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
That was nice of Roth. I guess he kind of understood what she was going through.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
My
Sounds
parents made a
okay.
good team, challenging each other from the start.
Sounds like she decided not to take your dad's crap. That's more or less what that was. I think everybody else was scared to challenge him. But she put him in his place.
The door to the library.
I'll look around here.
Locked. There's got to be another way through.
Let's see.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Okay, well. Not bad, not bad.
Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor.
Oh, look at something here.
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always love looking at these.
Alright, that was cool.
Too dark.
Yeah, we gotta find
need a
the
flashlight.
flashlight. We'll look around for a minute. Oh, here. They really got in detail with this. I actually almost want to feel the heat there.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
I think she already got her answer to that one. Let's check this out. You haven't written anything. Well, nothing here. Oh, we got our computer. Now, we're gonna mess with the knight over here for a little bit.
Well, hello there, Sir
Sir Lancelot.
Don't worry, you won't be boring your sword this time.
I guess not. We check there.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to
Okay.
fix.
There's somewhere else to check.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of...
I'm gonna look this place over a little. We're gonna go downstairs very shortly. I just want to see if I got anything down there. Wish there was a way we could go faster. Wow. It's alright. Okay. This is fine though. I'm enjoying this. It isn't showing anything. This is danger, but it isn't showing anything.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house.
Anna? Well, the guy even got the boards down for this thing. It looks pretty good. I just wish they'd make the headset a little bit more clear. But other than that, they did a good job with this game. Missing gear. Oh boy, we need a master key. Anything else I need? No. Doesn't look like it other than that little chest there, which we can't get into. Something else boarded up too.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see.
We've been through this.
You gotta find a master
Mum,
key.
room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was
Definitely
always
gotta
so
find a
protective
master
of
key.
the West Wing.
I think we've been this way, so we're going this way. Got a couple of places we can go here. If we want to go to this book over here first.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about
couple
discovering faraway places. About finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the...
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
Soul of an explorer, but don't grow up too fast.
We got something else we need to look at here, whatever this is.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Wow. Apparently we need to go this way, and there's a little, okay, I see a little chest over here I need to open up.
Hey Jonah, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London. Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Oh yes, we got our gear, boy. Oh yes.
It's dark now.
Oh yes. We can go to the dark room now. We're gonna go there very shortly. We're just gonna look around for about 2 more minutes. And then we're gonna go to the dark room. We'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks like I missed one little figurine over here. We're gonna check that out real quick. And might not be anything else, but we're gonna make sure. Okay.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
You probably do. Okay. Nothing here. Let's see if we can get back upstairs. What in the world? He needs to work on this floor kind of bad. I'll be careful. Hopefully I won't fall through the down ceiling there. Or through the down floor there. I think this is the direction we're supposed to be going in. This is the room with the knight in it. Alright, did I miss anything? Okay. I don't think I missed anything. I don't see anything, so... Alright, we keep going here. Time to go down in that room, man. Now I got a flashlight on. Let's go. Alright, I think I was about to miss something. We're gonna go back up here. I think I just about missed something there. I walked right by it.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Finding more and more about the history here. I wish this light moved around. It'd be kind of nice. Okay, we got some at the bottom down here.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
Oh boy.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
Well, and go downstairs. So this does. And I know we can't. I know everybody can't see down here. I think we got a rat or something down here. A rat went this way. We got a little document here. So
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Don't go to Tibet.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Oh. Oh, that's right. I guess it's because I had to go that way. But let me look at something for a second here. We go there.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. And before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Just pushing that was to get back here.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes Queen.
I want to acquire the crowbar. Ha. I guess I gotta break into a locker.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want...
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Oh no! I didn't even see that!
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Seemed really fun. Oh, we got something over here. I think I'm gonna grab it really quick while.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Oh, we got something else here. I was about to walk right by.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good Lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Finding out a lot about the family here. Okay, nothing that way. Oh, rats. Got mice down here. This is one heck of an adventure here we're going on. I think I might know how to move this thing over here. Let's see if we can pull this thing. I don't know why in the world I think about it. Come on. Yes. I think it's working too. It did it. We did it. Let's see. This is working too. Yes. I figured something out. Let's get going. And the rats are still running through here. And we got a chance to look a little bit.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Man, this is exciting.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there, see the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
I don't know what they're talking about. We'll find out here. Whoops. Okay. Oh, it's something else. Got 2 different paths to go here. Let's check this one out right here for a second. Guess we had to go on an adventure here for a moment. Not missing anything. Ah. I see one thing I missed. Let's go check it out for a moment here.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Ha ha ha.
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and
That was pretty cool. Got some infinite symbol here. Oh, there's something else down here. Let's go over here and check it out here.
my stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Yep, you couldn't have a tomb without a mummy. Oh boy. That looks pretty cool. Make sure we didn't miss. I know, we're making sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, I guess we didn't. We're officially going where we need to go here.
Water damage from the main hall above.
Got a lot of water damage. We got something else to look at over here. Anything here? Let's see what else we got here. Just looking. Alright, nothing here. We're gonna go over there in a minute, but I want to see this little thing over here. This little...
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
I guess so. That is cool. Well, it was nice of them to do that. There you go. Still you know what it is here. Oh, we got more stuff down here.
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Oh, there is a missing page. Well, we know that now. Okay.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
He really liked her. It's like we got everything. Alright. Well.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
I think we just got a hint here. Let's finish up in here first, though. Anything we need to grab? Yeah, we found a couple things we need to grab.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Maybe so. We got another little grab down here. I'll check this little, whatever it is out.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
Let's cut it back on.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
Well, we might have to find it then. Let's get a good look at this place. I wonder if we can unlock this thing. Okay, no master key still. Guess we need a master key for that too. And a couple things here. Just that's showing going up there too. We're gonna wait a minute and check something else out really quick before we go up there. Oh, we're going.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia,
The day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay,
Alright.
got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather. Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
Okay, let's go light the fireplace. Let's do this bad boy. We got it. Fireplace lit up. I wonder something. Let's see something here. Okay. Now I don't need to recalibrate. Okay, we got maps. Let's see. Relics. Okay, well, let's see. Looked at journals. Let's see, what else are we looking at here? Old chessboard. Okay, what are we looking at here? Position map.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Okay. I'll keep looking around for me here. Alright, none here. See two different objects over here we need to look at.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find. I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Safe combination clues. Okay.
Now, let me see.
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
Any way we can open it up or do whatever? Okay. Alright.
Myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life? This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers. Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
It's like we need to go this way somewhere. So that's what we're doing now. We're going this way. Anything over here? Nope. They had all kinds of little chambers over here. It's kind of interesting here.
Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Hang on. Let me look for something real quick. I don't think we can go any further, can we? Yep, we need a master key.
I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
Feels like we're flying here. But anyway, I've gotten so used to this now, it doesn't bug me anymore. Okay, well, we're out. I think this is where we gotta go to put the map over to. If we can.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Is this okay? I don't know that this is for the okay. Okay. I'm wondering if that's in the living room or is that in the
X marks the spot, as they say.
Okay, that's up here. Okay, wait. Hang on one more second. Let's look at this one more time. Ah, crap. Well. I read this correctly. It's somewhere around here.
The master key. This should get
Yes!
me to the West
The
Wing.
master key! Oh my goodness. We got this thing, boy. We got it. That is so cool. Finally got the master
Right.
key.
This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, we're going to go upstairs first. We'll start there. Whew, I'm pretty excited. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let y'all see what went down next week. I'm going to come back here and, hang on a second. Can I? Okay, never mind. I guess I'll go on ahead and try to, we'll go on and try to finish. Why not? You know, I said I was going to do a two-part series. Who knows? It feels like I'm almost through with this thing already. So I think I'm going to go and finish it up. As well. I just want to not keep y'all in too much suspense here. This is exciting, though. I'm glad I was able to finish this, at least. Hopefully I'm able to finish this. That'd be kind of nice.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
Well, let's get us back in the other room. Was there another area where the master key was? We'll have to look around. Already went there. I have to remember where all the areas were. My memory's not super here. Okay. We'll go. There's another room. So we're going to continue to try to get this thing. Let's turn into a long adventure here.
Worse than I thought.
What in the world? This room in here got messed up. Thing I need to grab. We'll go down that direction in just a second. Anything here?
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
After everything
I think this was Dad's pocket watch.
Oh. I don't see anything up here.
Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
done. How could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me. My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
Alright.
Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a date. October something. Damn, the number is faded. The anniversary was in October, but which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere.
There we
I
go.
remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday. Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
That one had the 13th. Okay, we're not going there yet. something else.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor.
4 days, 4
and with
days
Roth
before
and the others
birthday.
at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land.
4 days
Mother will
before
never
birthday. I
forgive
done forgot what I was
Perhaps will
already.
forever resent me, but I don't care anymore. I'm free of De Mornay obligations, free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Okay. Oh boy.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
Looks like we went over an hour, guys, so far. So it said the inscription is faded, so we're going to continue. I think this is the next thing we need to look in here.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous at Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing
All right. Amazing how quick an hour passes. I know it's telling us to go to the library. We're just going to take a quick look down here real quick.
Okay, Lara, keep it together.
These thunders.
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died.
We'll check that out in a minute.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Ain't here. Alright. We're gonna go check some stuff out in here for a little bit.
Untouched for years, exactly as you left it.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
She was one heck of an artist.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
Sounds like it. Wow. Okay, nothing here. We do have something over here, though.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Alright.
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favorite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
I wonder, can we go upstairs? Let's see real quick. We might not be able to, but it would be kind of nice if we could. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can go up here.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favorite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
They really put some detail in this game. I got to say that much. Anything? Nope. Doesn't look like anything. Anything else? Doesn't look like it, so we're gonna go on ahead. Miss anything here? Nope. I'm making sure here.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
We just came this way, so... I guess we can go and start opening the chest down here. This has been a really exciting adventure. Let's see what we got here.
Family crest.
All right. Okay. Something else there. Is there anything else this way? Remind me. Doesn't look like it. We'll make sure we search every nick and cranny here. I remember a couple of chests that we had to go after. Nothing there. Let's see another chest. If not, I'm going downstairs. Whatever. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll go downstairs real quick too. We'll go in the library in a minute. I want to go downstairs. I remember something down here too. We'll just learn about Laura's life a little bit here. This must be the master key again. Well, we got another little area down here. Anything we need to grab? Okay, there's one thing there. Okay, there's something that way. This is really getting exciting.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well.
We'll get in there in a minute, I believe, and I'm wondering... Okay. We were looking for this earlier. We'll come back over here in a second.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
Yeah, we're gonna get them in a minute. We're doing some searching down here, too. We're doing a whole lot of searching there. Hang on. Making sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay. Apparently there's nothing here, so we're gonna go in this little area over here. There's a lot to look at here. I think this is the, let's go down for a moment. Wonder if there was the, I remember being in this area earlier. Yeah, this can be a little scary. The wine cellar or whatever. Looking around, let's see. Put it back again. We need a curl bar, I think, for this part. Making sure we don't run into one of those chests again real quick. I know we're going back where we were before. We're doing a major search real quick. guess there's nothing down here, is there? Got an infinite symbol. We're just gonna go on ahead. So probably take us back to the library again. It's not here. Guess we already got that. Is need a curl bar again? Yeah, we're gonna need to come back down here later with the curl bar. Or whatever that thing is. This is a continuous adventure. Alright, take us back to the library. We already found what we need to find here. So we're coming back out of here.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
You're probably right, but I'll look over right here. I don't know whether we got in this door over here or not. Is this the outside? Let's find out. This is even open. Yes, this must be the outside, so. She's got a little bit of work needing to be done to this mansion, it looks like. We'll go to the first part of where we were at. See if there's anything we need. I wish it saved. Keep thinking I saw down chest in here. You never. Oh, okay. You never know. Did we see something? Oh, okay, that's alright. Let's see.
Need to search the rest of the manor for the clues to the combination.
See, we got more searching to do. So we're gonna continue to search. This is where the land. Okay, I think it's where the whatchamacallit was. Got a combination of clues still left to get here. Oh yeah, that's right. Found the down chest. I forgot all about this one.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number. But which one? Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
Let's go back over there. So this helps out any. Well, we're looking at something earlier. What was it? Oh, that's right. Let's look at something for about 2 seconds here. Okay, let's see. Move in, clues. It's items, ancient crown.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Gotta get another part of the expedition map.
Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Huh, wait a minute. Let's check this out over here for like 2 seconds. I was having a look at this earlier. Well, it must not be anything because I don't see anything right now.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
Oh boy. Definitely wanted to cut her off. Wow.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad. No.
I 1, 2, 3. Okay.
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it.
Let's see if we can look for the clues for a moment here. Apparently I haven't found the documents, the morals.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you old fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Tradition treasure. I remember what that was. My favorite painting by Amelia. Day of our wedding anniversary. $11.
For God's sake, memorize.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
$13. Okay, that's going to be 9 at the end of that. So it takes the 9. The 9. Has to be his. That was the one I would think of, unless I don't know. I don't know. Several different ones there.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you old fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, Lara's exhibition treasure. Okay, let me think of that here.
I believe it took this trip to push me.
Okay. I mean, it's paintings. Let's see here.
Amelia would not have...
No, I don't think that's it, man.
Amelia left tonight.
Alright.
For God...
I returned home.
Alright, that ain't what we're looking for.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. This is the map I made for my first expedition. A picture with Dad and Anna. I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him.
I'm wondering, did he cheat with this board? But,
This is my handiwork.
alright, we've seen that. Note to Winston.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find. My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy. Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen that. I don't have it. This was for a show in London of Mum's work. My mother. Mum on her wedding day. Dad loved a good bottle of wine. Mum's wedding ring. Dad became interested. Another one of Dad. This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it
I
down
gotta
in the
find
basement.
this on a certain paper.
A
Where is
phoenix
that?
This is probably...
Not that one.
This is Dad. The Croft family crest. This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here? Someone has a sense of humor. One of Dad's Yoruba. Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. I think this... Dad's book about immortality myth. Dad would have liked me to go... This was always one of my favorite books in this library. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. Got the mask.
What I was looking for. What is it?
Lara.
Not and
I'm at a...
wonder if there's a map of any sorts. That's what we're trying to find, but I cannot find the map anywhere. Well, guys, I'm gonna get going. We'll try to figure this stuff out another time. I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.